First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. The Astros have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Bert Blyleven gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw on to Killebrew. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, David Lee.
Stepping up now, David Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now batting, Jeff Bagwell. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Lee is off at first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Runners back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Correa carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. He's set. The 0-1. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 0-2. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Leading off
in is Torrey Hunter. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that misses ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And Torrey has himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Rod Carew. Strike taken to throw. Right there, and Hunter is out trying to take second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Brantley, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box now, number 33, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ball 2 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in, Nate Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Standing in now, number 2. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The 2-0. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Another one sent foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
In now, Harmon Killebrew. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The set and the 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Nelson Cruz would be next. Ready with the 3-1, and he fouls this one off. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bregman onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Oh, look at the dive. It's there, and he's out.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here's George Springer. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
3-1 to him now. Full count, 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Nelson Cruz, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. (2-0) to the Twins left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 the count now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. In there, and it's 0-1. Castro bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level.
Oh, and he misses it.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Skied into very shallow right. Lee has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rod Carew.
So striding forward now, Rod Carew. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Fouled away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Verlander pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Moving under it, Lee, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Chirinos aboard here at first with nobody out.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
2-1. Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hunter's got a read on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
In now, David Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Lee is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he'll take those extra 90 feet. So put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Jeff Bagwell.
Ready for another chance? Jeff Bagwell. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count, and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Lee ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 left for the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Lee, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now
good
batting.
contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, number 33. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine runner that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, Nate Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is foul right side. Runner at first here, one man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Stepping in now, number 2, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. Chirinos is there. And the inning is over. One left for Minnesota as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, George Springer. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Up next for Minnesota, Harmon Killebrew. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
First baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. One and one.
Oh, out.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Bregman gloves it. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Slider laid off for a ball. Swinging a soft liner. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Stepping into the box, Jason Castro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Verlander's ready. Here's the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Astros.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Josh.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Reddick, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hunter's got a read on it. 1 out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently 2nd in the AL in that department. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Altuve. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two and 1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Smoke toward third. Reined in. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
Number 48.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fastball just inside. This is in the air out to right field. Lee on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Rod Carew.
The next twin up, Rod Carew, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready for another another shot now. Michael Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Verlander sets his sights, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Lee makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hunter coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, David Lee.
Digging in once again, David Lee. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Lee. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Lee is after it, and no one will track it down. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Carlos Correa now, man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Bagwell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Throw over to first, runner back safely. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're down 2-0. Into the box, number 33. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lee waits on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Nate
Striding
Walker.
in once again, Nate Walker. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Go on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
So striding in, number 2. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Verlander pauses. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Next up for the Astros, Alex Bregman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for a strike.
0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Digging in, George Springer. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Lee is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2-0.
Two out, nobody on. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Striding in, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 2
Leading
on
off
his line
for the
thus far.
Twins, the left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup.
1-1.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And it's fouled away. Three-two pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Jason Castro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 48.
Digging in, Torrey Hunter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. One strike now to Hunter. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. On to the eighth now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. And he fouls this one off. One and two now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
One and two, here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest.
Altuve.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ready once again, Michael Brantley, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Swing and a liner. Throw on to Killebrew. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, David Lee.
Ready now, David Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
From the stretch.
Strike.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls. 1
Altuve
strike.
stands at second with 2 gone. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Rod Carew. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The designated hitter, Rod Carew.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Presley features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Correa gonna have to hurry. Throw won't get him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 outside. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
There's ball 4.
Take your base.
always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you
Now
give up
batting,
a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, number 33. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. None out. Runners at first and second. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
First and second here with nobody out. Grounded weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And stepping up as the shortstop, Nate Walker. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Roberto Osuna takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Roberto Osuna.
Number 2 will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back in standing. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fouled off. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their
number 3.
calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew. 0-1 the count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that gets by him. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. Minnesota leads this one 4-0. Standing in, Jeff Bagwell. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
Bagwell.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That's wide. 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
3-1 the count now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Addison Reed takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Addison Reed.
Carlos Correa will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Bagwell gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Alex Bregman is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded down the third baseline. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another full count offering on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Takes this the other way to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box, and they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Paul Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So stepping in, Alex Bregman. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a knuckleball too high. 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's one on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Into the box, George Springer, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lee, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game.
Up next for the Astros.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Bert Blyleven earns win number 4 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Justin Verlander pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Paul Lee wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.